Welcome to a journey through the complexities of Julius Caesar's fatherhood. Prepare to be captivated by a story of love, power, and betrayal. In this video, we will explore the good and the dark sides of Julius Caesar as a father, taking a deep dive into the impact his fatherhood had on history. But before we embark on this journey, let me ask you a question. What comes to mind when you think of Julius Caesar? Perhaps you think of his military conquests, his political power, or even his tragic demise. But have you ever stopped to consider the role that fatherhood played in his life? Through our exploration of Julius Caesar's fatherhood, we will discover that there is much more to this historical figure than meets the eye. So sit back, relax, and join me on this journey through the fatherhood of Julius Caesar. In this chapter, we will explore the good side of Julius Caesar's fatherhood. Prepare to be captivated by a story of a man who loved his daughter more than anything in the world. Julius Caesar was known for his military conquests and his political power, but what many people don't know is that he was also a devoted father. He had a close relationship with his daughter, Julia, and his love for her was evident in everything he did. One of the most fascinating examples of Julius Caesar's love for his daughter was his decision to spare the lives of his political enemies for the sake of their children. He understood that the children of his enemies were innocent and did not deserve to suffer for their parents' actions. This act of mercy not only showed Julius Caesar's compassion, but also helped to establish him as a beloved figure among the Roman people. Another example of Julius Caesar's love for his daughter was his decision to name her as his heir. This was an unprecedented move in Roman history, and it demonstrated his faith in her abilities as a leader. Julia was known for her intelligence and her charm, and she quickly became one of the most influential figures in Roman society. But Julius Caesar's love for his daughter wasn't just about power and politics. He also had a deep affection for her as a person. He would often visit her and spend time with her, even when he was busy with his military campaigns or political duties. His love for her was unconditional, and he would do anything to protect her. Julius Caesar's love for his daughter was also evident in the way he raised her. He ensured that she received the best education possible, which was not common for girls during that time. He encouraged her to read and write, and he taught her about politics and philosophy. In addition to education, Julius Caesar also ensured that his daughter had a comfortable and luxurious life. He provided her with the finest clothes, jewels, and accessories, and he made sure that she was surrounded by beauty and elegance. Despite his busy schedule, Julius Caesar always made time for his daughter. He would take her on trips to the countryside or the coast, and they would enjoy each other's company while admiring the beauty of nature. His love for her was genuine and unconditional, and he was not afraid to show it. Julius Caesar's fatherhood is a testament to his character and his values. He believed in the importance of family and in the power of love, and he lived those beliefs every day. His legacy as a loving father will always be remembered alongside his other achievements, and it serves as an inspiration for all of us to strive for greatness in all aspects of our lives. Julius Caesar's fatherhood was a topic of much discussion during his lifetime. While he had only one known biological child, Caesarion, he was known to have taken on a paternal role with the children of his friends and allies. However, his relationship with his own son was a complicated one. Caesarion was the product of an affair Caesar had with Cleopatra, the Queen of Egypt. This relationship caused significant tension between Caesar and his Roman counterparts, who saw it as a threat to their power and influence. Caesar's actions with regards to his other children were also controversial. He was known to have multiple wives and mistresses, which resulted in numerous illegitimate children. Some accounts suggest that he was not particularly involved in the upbringing of these children and did not acknowledge them publicly. This behavior was in stark contrast to the traditional Roman values of family and fatherhood, which placed great emphasis on the role of the paterfamilias. One of his wives, Cornelia, died young, leaving behind a young son named Gaius. Despite his grief, Julius Caesar showed little interest in being a father to his son. Gaius would go on to become a notable political figure in his own right, but his relationship with his father was distant at best. Julius Caesar's second wife, Pompeia, was also the subject of scandal. She was accused of having an affair with another man while Julius Caesar was away on campaign, and the resulting scandal tarnished both their reputations. Julius Caesar's relationships with his other children were also fraught with tension. His daughter Julia, whom he loved dearly, was married off to Pompey in a political alliance. When Pompey died, Julius Caesar was devastated and reportedly wept openly in public. Caesar's personal life was not only controversial but also dangerous. His relationships with powerful women, including Cleopatra, put him at odds with other Roman leaders and ultimately contributed to his downfall. The fact that Caesarion was considered a potential heir to the Roman Empire was seen as a threat to the existing power structure and likely contributed to his assassination. The impact of Julius Caesar's family and fatherhood on the Roman Empire cannot be underestimated. His relationships with powerful women, his illegitimate children, and his unconventional approach to marriage and fatherhood challenged the traditional Roman values and contributed to a shift in the political and social landscape of Rome. However, it is also true that his personal life and behavior ultimately led to his downfall and the end of the Roman Republic. Julius Caesar was one of the most influential figures in history, and his fatherhood played a significant role in shaping his political decisions and ultimately the course of history. As a father, Caesar was known to be loving and devoted, but his family life also had a dark side that impacted his legacy. Caesar's fatherhood influenced his political decisions in several ways. Firstly, his love for his daughter, Julia, motivated him to form political alliances with important families in Rome, including his future son-in-law Pompey. These alliances helped him gain power and influence in the Roman Senate. Secondly, Caesar's fatherhood was tied to his ambition to become dictator of Rome. He believed that his status as a father and family man would give him a moral authority to rule over the Roman people. He used this authority to push through controversial policies, including land reforms and citizenship rights for non-Romans. Caesar's fatherhood also had a significant impact on the Roman Empire. His political decisions and military conquests helped expand the empire, but his assassination in 44 BCE sparked a period of instability and civil war that eventually led to the fall of the Roman Republic and the rise of the Roman Empire. After examining the life of Julius Caesar, it is clear that his fatherhood had both good and dark sides. On one hand, he was a caring and loving father to his daughter Julia, providing her with the best education and opportunities. He was also a role model to his adopted son, Octavian, who went on to become the first emperor of Rome. However, on the other hand, Julius Caesar's fatherhood was plagued by controversy and scandal. He was accused of having an affair with his mother and having a sexual relationship with his sister, leading to rumors of incest that followed him throughout his life. Furthermore, his multiple marriages and affairs resulted in him neglecting his other children, such as his son Caesarion, who struggled to establish his claim to the throne. Despite these controversies, Julius Caesar's fatherhood had a significant impact on history. His leadership and military prowess helped him rise to power and transform Rome into an empire. His legacy as a father, both good and bad, has been studied by scholars and historians for centuries and continues to influence our understanding of ancient Rome. In conclusion, Julius Caesar's fatherhood was complex and multifaceted. While he was a caring and loving father to some, he was also embroiled in scandals and controversies that tainted his reputation. His impact on history as a father cannot be denied, and his story serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of ethical behavior and responsible parenting. As we reflect on the life of Julius Caesar, let us consider the role of fatherhood in shaping our own lives and the world around us. How can we learn from his mistakes and strive to be better parents and leaders? The answer lies in our willingness to embrace empathy, compassion, and responsibility. Thank you for joining us until the end of this video exploring the fascinating world of Julius Caesar's fatherhood. We hope you've enjoyed learning about this complex and controversial historical figure and his often tumultuous relationships with his family. Whether you love him or hate him, Julius Caesar's impact on history is undeniable, and his legacy continues to captivate and intrigue people around the world. We appreciate your time and interest, and we look forward to bringing you more engaging and informative content in the future. Thank you, and have a great day.